If you're struggling to put outfits together, then following some of these simple fashion rules will definitely help. Hi, I'm Leonie and welcome to my channel. Now, we all know that fashion rules do get a bad rap, and often for good reason. But some rules are kind of helpful because they give you a little bit of a framework and help you put together outfits. So today I'm sharing 6 of my top fashion rules that will help you make sense of the clothes that you already own. I've also created a free printable of these rules so that you can print it out, maybe hang it in your closet for those days when you're trying to make something work and you just can't figure out why an outfit isn't feeling right. So hopefully that will help you. But these are the rules that I tend to automatically follow, and they definitely help me, and I'm sure they'll help you too. And today's episode is kindly sponsored by my favorite website building platform, Squarespace. And in my opinion, if you would like to stand out and succeed online, then Squarespace is the way to do it. But I'll tell you a little bit more about them and share a fab offer with you shortly. But for now, let's get on to these rules. One of the easiest fashion rules to remember, and one that I seem to use all the time without even kind of realizing, is called the 2x2 rule. Now, I particularly love this one because achieving a smart casual look tends to be one of those trickier things to do. Certainly when I'm styling real women, they often say that they want smart casual looks, but kind of find it hard to strike that balance. Now, the reason this rule works so well is that it gives you that ultimate smart casual outfit. Now, all you need to do is think about pairing 2 casual pieces back with 2 slightly dressier pieces. And it's really that simple. Now, those 2 casual pieces, for instance, I'm wearing today some sweatpants and a t-shirt, and I'll do a little cutaway so you can see what I'm wearing today. And essentially the 2 slightly dressier pieces that I could team with this outfit would be some pointy toe slingback heels and a lovely leather bag. And that's going to give me those 2 more casual pieces in my sweatpants and t-shirt and 2 more slightly dressier pieces just to elevate the look. Now today I've got trainers on, so I'm a very sort of casual look today. But elevating this casual outfit into something that's a little more smart casual is really as simple as adding 2 slightly dressier pieces to what I'm currently wearing. So I could even team a blazer over this with some cute little kitten heels. And I've got an outfit that definitely fits that smart casual brief. And the rules that I'm sharing in today's episode will work for anyone's personal style, and they are also trans-seasonal, so it doesn't matter if it's fall, winter, whatever, these rules will apply. And at this point, I'd just like to say a very big thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this portion of today's episode. I also have a very cool discount code to share with you, so listen up. But if you haven't heard of Squarespace before, they're an online website builder and host, and I've used them for a number of years to host my website and others. Squarespace also recently introduced a cool new AI feature called Design Intelligence. This new feature makes it super easy for anyone to build a stunning, personalized website that does everything you need it to do, including creating an online store to sell physical or digital products. It helps you create and sell online courses, which is something that I'm thinking about doing, so watch this space. And basically Squarespace does everything you need it to do for you, and really easily. And the great thing is you don't have to have any tech skills. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And the team at Squarespace are offering you a discount today of saving 10% off your first website or domain. Now, what I suggest you do is whip on over to squarespace.com, take advantage of their free trial. When you are ready to push play, simply use my unique URL, which is squarespace.com/The Style Insider, and my code, which is The Style Insider, and that will qualify you for that discount. So if you're looking to launch yourself online, or if you have some products to sell, or you know someone that is, then definitely take advantage of this cool offer. Now, the next rule is to nail down your fashion basics. Now, for me, these are the foundation pieces that I will always grab, and they're the first piece that I will grab out of my closet to start building an outfit for the day. So for instance, these sweatpants are a really good current foundational piece for me. I reach for them all the time. I feel great in them. I know that I can team them with lots of different tops or sweatshirts or knits and just feel put together. So it's really important, and I think almost one of the most important things you can do when it comes to building outfits is ensuring that you have those good basic foundation pieces that you currently feel great in. And I know a lot of us have what we kind of think of foundation pieces hanging in our closet, but sometimes it's been a while since we've actually tried them on. And if you go into your closet, try on some of these pieces, and maybe you decide that they are not really serving you. They are not as hardworking as you thought or perhaps would like them to be. And if this is the case, you've got two options here. Work with them and try and create some outfits with those pieces to make them work harder for you, or move them aside and take them out of front and center so you're not confused with them. I sort of liken these style basics to the foundation of a house. If you don't have a strong foundation, you're not going to have a strong house. Same applies with these style basics. If you haven't got these great foundation pieces, you're not going to be able to build great outfits. So get into your wardrobe, have a try on, make sure you have enough of these grab and go pieces. Oh, and I should say too, there's often a lot of talk about these foundation pieces as being timeless and classic pieces. Now, that isn't necessarily the case. So for me, at the moment, these sweats are foundation pieces, and it's because they're modern, they're comfy, they're cool. Will I be wearing them in 5 years' time? I suspect not, but for now they are getting a huge amount of mileage, so they do qualify as one of my foundation pieces. So your foundation pieces don't have to be non-trend focused, or they don't have to be boring. They can be something that you just love right now. Now, next up, this rule is commonly referred to as the third piece rule. And the idea behind this is for an outfit to go from good to great, it needs 3 key elements. And I think about this rule as almost like the icing on the cake. It's adding a little something extra before you walk out the door. And that could be in the form of draping a sweater around your neck just to add a little extra color. It could be adding a baseball cap to your outfit. It could be adding an extra necklace. Just adding a little something extra which gives an element of interest and elevates your outfit. It also kind of shows that you've put in that little bit of extra effort. You haven't just rolled out of bed and got dressed. You've thought about what you're going to wear, and there's some intention behind your outfit. And that intention tends to just shine through and give your entire outfit that little extra wow factor. Now, the next rule that I find really helpful is called the 3 color rule. And this one's a really simple but effective guideline, and that is to limit your outfit to 3 colors only. And what this tends to do is it creates a cohesive outfit and kind of makes sense of an outfit, and it stops that sort of feeling of an outfit just not quite working. And sometimes if you're standing in front of the mirror and you're not quite sure whether your outfit's working, have a look and see. Have you added an extra color? Is there a little bit too much going on? Even though I said in the last point that adding an extra piece makes a difference, sometimes if you look at the colors that you're wearing, taking a color away and just sticking to those 3 colors can also make a huge difference. And the way it sort of works is if you think about your first color as almost the color that takes up the most of your outfit, your real base color. The next color sort of adds some depth to your outfit, and then the third color is there just to add a pop of interest or just a little bit of something extra to your outfit. Now, I talk quite a bit about proportions and balance, and sometimes that can get quite confusing, but a rule that I often share with my clients to kind of make it easier to understand is a rule that Amy Smilovich from Tibby came up with. And I love this rule because it simplifies something that can be a little confusing at times. And she calls it the big, slim skin rule. And what she means by this is taking a big piece, so maybe some baggy pants like the pants that I'm wearing today, adding a slimmer, more fitted piece, and then showing a little bit of skin just to give the outfit some breathing room. Now, that's not what I'm doing today, but I've gone for an oversized baggy look today. But to create an outfit that has balance and works with your proportions, this is a really good rule of thumb to remember. It's especially helpful if you are petite and you struggle with wearing slightly oversized pieces and you tend to feel a little bit swamped in all of that fabric. Then think about the big, slim skin rule. And essentially, all that means is you're creating some dimension and some balance in an outfit by pairing something a little bit more oversized with something that's a little bit more fitted and perhaps showing a bit of skin just to give that breathing room. And that doesn't necessarily mean a deep plunging neckline. It may mean that you're wearing some cropped jeans or pants to show off a little bit of ankle, or you're rolling up your sleeves just to show a little bit of your arms. It doesn't necessarily mean that you are all exposed, but that perfect balance of big, slim skin always looks good. And what I do say to a lot of my clients, and this is the final rule as such, and that is to create a fashion uniform. Now, I know this sounds a little scary and I'm not talking corporate, but it's a uniform that works for you, that you don't have to think about, that it represents your style or certainly the style that you want to present to the world. And it means that you can get dressed in the mornings without thinking too hard about your outfits. Now, the key here is to create that essence of a uniform first, and then you almost have to do the hard work up front, and then you get the easy part when you don't have to spend too much time at all putting together outfits. You have a uniform in a sense, and it does make getting dressed so much easier. I remember reading somewhere once this formula described as like building a taco, where essentially you have the taco, you have the filling, and then you have the topping. Now, everyone's taco is going to look and taste different, and the same applies for your fashion uniform. You have that base piece, your base outfit, which is the taco. You have your filling, which is your layering pieces. And then you have your topping, which is that final piece of interest. But creating this uniform, it doesn't have to be boring. It doesn't mean that you don't love fashion and you're not prepared to experiment. It just means that you've got that base outfit knowledge and formula down pat. And then when it comes to getting dressed in the mornings, you have that formula. You can kind of deviate from it and create some interesting outfits and some interesting shapes and incorporate new pieces in once you've really got that uniform sorted. So like the taco, it's almost like creating a perfect recipe for creating outfits that work for you. So then you might be asking, how on earth do you do this? And when I'm styling real women, I often say to them to dress in outfits, put a little bit more effort into creating outfits, and when you crack the code and you put together an outfit that you absolutely love, take a photo of it. Now, you might do this for 2 weeks, you might do it for a month, but essentially, when you get those photographs, you sit down then and have a look and see what commonalities exist there. Are there a certain kind of style that is working for you? Are there certain pieces in your wardrobe that you keep reaching for to create these outfits that you feel good in? It's a little bit of research, but essentially the easiest way to do it is to take photos of those outfits that are working for you and then really drill down and look and see why it is that they are working. That there is the basis of your fashion uniform. And when you are looking at those pictures, think about the shapes, the colors, the textures, the individual pieces that keep working for you. And those elements are very much the framework of your fashion uniform. And of course, a fashion uniform isn't going to be right for everyone, but certainly if you are struggling to build outfits and you just feel like you've kind of lost your fashion mojo, this is a really good way to kind of recenter and refocus on what you you want your style to look like. Anyway, that's it from me today. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, I'd love you to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.